Hello everyone, this is Stephen, and this is Life of Stephen number 6. Well, I want to tell you that not only am I through with religion, I'm not going to quit going to church, but I'm not a follower. I'm not the kind of guy that just follows blindly. You know, I have problems and I have a lot of things that I disagree with. I have disagreements with the idea of TV being evil, and I have disagreements with a lot of things. So, and to the spies that sit there and go and talk to the pastor about what I do, it's none of your business what I do. It's my business, and I'm going to run my life the way I see fit. You know, I pay my tithes and I pay my offerings. And not one person in any church or anywhere has a right to say anything about me in any way, shape, or form. If I remember right, there's a verse in the Bible that says this: "Judge not, yet ye be judged." Now, what does that mean? That means if you judge me for what I am or what kind of person I am, and you do the same bad thing that I do, then you're no better than I am. You're a hypocrite. You know, I'm tired of being judged. I'm tired of being told what to do. I'm tired of being under someone's thumb, and I'm not going to put up with it. When I was a kid, I didn't like authority then. I didn't like to be controlled, and I'm not going to be controlled by anybody. You know, you people that are sitting there spying on me to find out what I'm doing in life, it's none of your business what I do, okay? You know, if I decide to drink a beer, I'm going to drink a beer. If I decide I'm not going to wear long sleeve shirts to church, that's my business. It is not your business to judge me. You stay out of my life. I don't want to hear it. Like I said in the last video, I'm done with religions. What I mean is I'm done with being controlled. I'm not going to be controlled anymore. You know, I can't I can't sing in church because I don't do a certain thing. I don't do a certain anything else. So I've decided that, fine, I don't need to go to your church and be discriminated against because I don't wear certain clothing and certain things. And I don't need to be a part of a church that violates my First Amendment rights, you know, under the Freedom of Speech Act. If you're going to violate my freedom of speech and what I believe in, well, then I don't need to be a part of that church then. You know, there's a verse in the Bible that says, "How can you hate your brother whom you have seen, but love your God who you have not seen? You hypocrite. First love your brother whom you have seen," that being me, "and then love your God who you have not seen." There's also a verse in the Bible that says this: how can you worry about the stick in your brother's eye when you got the beam in your own eye? You hypocrite. First, get the beam out of your own eye so you can see clearly enough to get the stick out of your brother's eye. You know, the spies that go to the church and go talk to the pastor and whatever the case is, it's none of your business what I do on YouTube or any other program. Because if you watch YouTube and it's like watching television, you're a hypocrite. Because basically you're watching TV off the computer. So what I ever do in my life is my business. It's not your right to judge me. It's not your right to get involved in my situation. And it's not your right to go talk to any pastor or any preacher. You don't have any rights to do that. You are violating my constitutional rights under the First Amendment, under the freedom of speech, and freedom of religion. And if you're going to do that, I'm going to take you to court, and I'm going to sue you for violation of my constitutional rights. You know, part of this video, what I do, and when you go over and do things and you go talk to ministers and everything about what I do in my life, and what you're doing is using your opinion. You have no right. You have no right to do that. You know, if I decide to go to church wearing nothing but jello all over my body, it's not your right to involve and judge me. If I decide to run around with whores and strippers and go out and do things which I don't think I will, it's none of your business. Stay out of it. You have no right to judge me. You don't know me. You don't know me from a hill of beans. Who are you to judge me? Who are you to judge my family by what I do? If I want to run around and carry guns to church and have it in there and march around wearing jello and looking naked, that's between me and the Lord. And it's not for you or the church members to make that decision and tell me I can't do that. I have a constitutional right to, as a freedom of the United States, under freedom of speech and freedom of religion, to make my choices. You have no right to control me. I am not a follower. I'm a leader. If you're not going to let me sing in choir, you're not going to let me do the things I need to do for the Lord, then I don't think I should go to church there at all. I don't think it's right for any church to discriminate against a person but based on a person's disability or how much money they give to the church. I don't think it's right to discriminate against a person because they don't have decent clothing to wear to church to what you think is right. You know, it's not fair to discriminate against people or a religion to discriminate against people because they're not living the way you feel is right. If a person doesn't have a job or has a disability, it is none of your business what I do. So if I decide to have a beer or smoke a joint or go whatever the case is, that's between me and the Lord, not the church and the Lord. So if I say anything or I do anything and you want to go tell the pastor about what I do, and you do that, that's called drama. You know what you're doing? You're doing the same thing as the TV programs do where they do soap operas. You're committing drama. You're doing things that are wrong. So I'm telling you, if you're going to be around me, you need to stop this garbage, and I mean now. This is the life of Stephen for today. And I'll let you know that the Bible says you're supposed to love each other. If you're a true church of God, you're supposed to love people and accept people for who they are, not for what you want to make them out to be. It's wrong to judge. And I'm telling you, members out there and people out there, be careful what church you go to, because that church might be wrong. You all have a good day. Bye.